I'm the white token rapper. Bring a tight rope and gag us. All situation better bring a light coat for splatter.
What's your most cringe-worthy moment with a girl in your life?
Okay, I got 7.
15 off the tip of my tongue.
All right, so number 1. I was at Bob. I actually talked to Bob earlier, so shout out to Bob. I saw Bob. No, I was at Bob's house in 2007, long before I met my wife. I know you're listening. Long before I met her. Who's this bitch you're talking about? I've actually told her this story, and she cringes for me. Oh my God. You think back and it's so hard to say these things when you like repeat them. So Eric's loving this. Eric is you're waiting for this.
Look at him, he's waiting. He's like,
is this the one that I know?
Maybe don't repeat
something so dumb. Ugh.
No, I don't know about that, but
I've got a few for you too.
We're right. Me and you at Bob's house, and I want to say 2007. We were freestyling all night. And I want to say 2 people almost got in a fight there, which would have been epic. A fucking epic fight between, I want to say, initials PM and JC. Bob's house would have been destroyed. Remember that?
Jesus Christ. And
and Phil Mickelson.
Phil Mickelson would have won.
His house would not be standing anymore. Okay.
So this girl was there, this girl from Denellen. I do remember her name, I want to say it. And she was feeling the freestyles or whatever. And
how do you feel it?
Immediately.
Feeling the freestyles.
He was feeling the freestyles.
He's just being nice.
Ugh. That's it.
It's
Next.
horrible. So I went up to her as she was about to leave.
Ugh. I think I remember you telling me this one.
I said, hey, let me.
Oh.
This better be good. This is taking a long time.
I said, hey, let me holler at you.
Oh.
And
after a night of freestyling.
I hope she threw it in your mouth.
I ended up getting her number. Never came of it, but that was the most. I wonder why.
Are you sure that was her real number?
Yeah, probably. It was like the police station. That was one of the most cringeworthy things ever. I'm sure I have more. I'll think of them as you guys are going. Like everyone has them, right?
Yeah, I wish I would have thought of it. I wish I would have got this.
Mikey, do you have any?
You don't have one moment that was just like where something happened. You're like, oh, I wish I didn't say that. That was so bad.
Like Totes My Goats kind of thing. What is that from? That movie was fabulous. But anyway,
I love you, man. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Cringe-worthy moment with a girl.
Jerk, you got any?
Someone else.
I got plenty.
Go for one, Mikey. Think, Jerk. Say yours.
We were in AC and a couple of our friends' wives' friends came, and at the end of the night, everyone's starting to fall asleep, and I'm all drunk, and I think this girl
oh yeah,
hey, what did I say? Hey, you want to go to the bathroom and talk some more? And I was like, oh God.
You want to come watch me take a shit?
Something like that. It was just awful. I was just like, oh God.
It was worse because.
Oh, you were there, Brian?
Yeah,
everybody was there. It was in the middle of the room,
He was standing right by the doorway to the bathroom, and the lights were off in the room. The only light was on in the bathroom, so he had creepy lighting to begin with. Like only half of him was lit, and he was standing there, and we're like, "Corona, what are you doing?" And then the girl that he was trying to talk to, he was like, "You want to come in the bathroom and talk more with me?"
Oh.
And we were all like,
bad.
"What?"
I remember down the shore. I won't say his name. But we're all in a hotel room, shitty little, what was that hotel everybody went to?
Colony.
Oh,
shitty little, shout out to the Colony. And
No free ads.
everyone's like talking, like there's music or whatever, and everybody stopped talking, and the music stopped, and it was this guy whispering to this girl, but everybody heard. He goes, "Do you want to go to a room where other people aren't right now?" And like everybody heard it. It was just because like, oh my god, like it was just so like ugh.
Now, everyone has seen guys crash and burn, and we've all crashed and burned. Like,
Yeah.
it's
I
one of
crashed
the
and
most.
burned by accident once, and Scott, remember?
Because
you
I
and
never
like,
crash and burn on purpose.
well, no,
man.
but like I'm saying, this sticks out of my head, but like it's less on me. It's more the girls. Really funny because you and I like we'd be at bars and like we would hear guys just say like the word, and that's literally one of my favorite things. I love going to a bar and I hear a guy just say the dumbest shit, and it's
That's your cue to pick them up, though. Like that's
right,
how you do it.
right. So I thought I was at this bar. I think it was in AC or maybe it was like at Ryder or something. And this guy went up to this girl, very beautiful girl, and started saying something to her. And I was just like, ugh, right. And then she was like, "Yeah, no, I'm okay. I'm with my friends, whatever." Guy leaves, and I go, "Oh," like I said, I was like, me and my friend love listening to like guys crash and burn with their pickup lines and stuff like that. Blah blah blah. I'm talking to this girl, and I go, "What's the worst pickup line you ever heard?" She goes, "What's the worst pickup line you've ever heard?" And I was like, "Oh God!" She thought, I felt like she like laughed it off, but I was like, she thinks that was like a thing, but it was actually really fucking funny.
Was it your pickup line though? Did you get with her after or no?
No. No.
No, we were at
Hold on. I have a real bad one. So there was a girl that I was talking to. I met her at the Hoboken St. Patty's, and I got this girl's number, and
I remember this fine young woman.
she was pretty cool. And she lived in North Jersey. So like anytime I would have to drive up, it'd be like a 45-minute fucking ride. She was all the way. She was out towards like Hackensack, like that area. So I had went up there and I hung out with her a couple times, and like we went out to bars or whatever. So one night we go out and like we went somewhere to eat, and we ended up like going to the movies or whatever. And so we're walking back to her car because I left my car at her place, and like we get in the car and we drive back and we get to her house, and like I'm going to leave. I'm like, all right, I'll see you later. And like we go to like I go to kiss her and everything. So we're like making out, and then we stop, and I don't know why I decided to say this. I regretted it so. Like, have you ever said something and then immediately regretted it?
Yeah, I'm friends with Brian. Yeah.
Yeah, just
almost every day. Yeah.
So we stopped kissing, and I pull back, and I'm like, so like, what are we? And like the words came out So as the words came out of my mouth, when I was like, what are we? The look in her face of like terror, I was like, oh my God, I don't know how I'm going to come back from this at all. It was the most uncomfortable thing. That was the last time I ever saw her.
Did you just say we're over?
Does that mean you killed her and buried her?
Yeah.
She doesn't know. Her family doesn't know where she is.
It was so uncomfortable.
Another bad thing for me, I have a list of these. Shit.
Go for it.
You'd be shocked, right? So, this one girl I talked to in like 07, 08, we used to bring to parties. You guys know her. We played Sorry with her and at RV.
Her brother.
Did she ever do the shuffle?
No.
Her brother. I hate her brother.
No one could do the Sorry shuffle like me. It's like I remember like at that point we hadn't done anything yet, and we hadn't even kissed, and like she like threw out there like, oh, tonight we're gonna kiss or whatever, and like I took it as all right, great. So yeah, it was horrible. So like I took it as we ended up like I was like, all right, let's get out of here. I think I said, oh my God, and I ended up like driving her home, and it was so obvious like I was trying to do it at that point that it like made it very uncomfortable.
What, kiss her? Just kiss her. You're a gentleman.
Exactly, right? And we ended up like getting in an argument, and she started crying and hyperventilating.
Kiss me, bitch! Kiss me!
And it was like, I think I need to leave, but I can't leave her hyperventilating. So like, it was more me. Yeah, it was more me patting her on the back, like, there, like Sheldon and Big Bang. That was another uncomfortable moment in my life, and lo and behold, that didn't work out. That's another weird one for me. Cronin, what's your second one? Brian, is that the only one you've had?
I got a ton.
I feel like I have another one.
Nothing comes to mind.
Yeah, but Mikey, you fell in love with your girl. Your wife, you fell in love with at like 13. You don't have many shitty situations.
Well, I actually have a cringeworthy situation that I was just telling the story to her like 3 days ago, but it's not me. But it's another guy with a girl.
Go on. Yeah.
All right. So
it's probably me. He overheard.
we were at a house party where the house ended up getting trashed. It was so fucked up. And I guess because I was sober, it was really fucked up to me what people were doing. So anyway, this person went in the fridge and took out a pickle, and he said, "Watch this." And he chews this pickle up, and he's chewing it up, and he turns to this one chick who's not his girlfriend or anything, and he starts kissing her, and he passes her this chewed up pickle. He just takes the pickle. She don't even make a face like she just got a dill pickle. It wasn't even a bread and butter. She doesn't even make a fucking face. She just took the pickle and ate it, and it was like, what am I even watching?
I think the best part of that is she just
wasn't a bread and butter.
Like it wasn't a bread butter.
Listen, bread and butter pickles are the worst.
But they're sweet. They're sweet.
They're sweet. So if someone chewed it up and kissed it to me, I wouldn't have a problem with it.
It would be a little better than a dill.
One of the best things that I saw that night, and I'm not going to say the person. Somebody took.
I know this. I know this.
I've seen this in cartoons, but I want to see if it works in real life. And they took the cake and went whoop, straight to the ceiling. It was, and it stuck. It was amazing.
Oh, that happened to
some bitch's birthday cake just got thrown in the ceiling. And Eric, and this all happened because I was being responsible and I drank too much and I didn't want to drive home. So I was like, let me sleep it off. And you guys go, well, fuck it, we're awake. We might as well wreak havoc. So you end up throwing
I don't remember how it started, to be honest with you.
You were throwing knives at walls. Like, literally throwing knives. You guys were menaces. Like, menaces.
I didn't stay there that late.
I was there for that. I don't know if you were there for one of our friends' birthday parties at the one house where they put maple syrup all over the basement.
You know what? Yo, there was... Hold on. I got to tell this one. We might have to edit it out. I don't know, though. There was one time that me, Ralph, and Al went to the beach house. And
I have to edit it. I just named 7 people.
No, we go down to her beach house. Yeah.
Oh, I remember this night.
Yeah.
So then we stay up like almost all night drinking, and we wake up in the morning.
We're all in the living room. Like there's in a chair. So like we're all spread out around the living room.
Ralph's holding salt and pepper shakers. and Al's got salt and pepper all over.
It's like 6:30 in the morning.
It's ridiculous. The amount of salt and pepper that Albert has on him, like on his face and everything. And
I wasn't there for that. When did this happen?
Listen, Al wakes up and he's got the pepper. He starts sneezing. He's like, and Ralph's holding the shakers like this as he. And then Al gets up and goes, Al goes, Ralph, you salt and pepper motherfucker. Oh my god,
I forgot about that.
cried laughing so hard that like, oh my! And Ralph was like, "Why did I do this? I don't understand." It was everywhere.
He didn't even make an excuse. He didn't know why.